everybody, welcome back to week 29 of whatever this is. Is it a podcast? Is it not a podcast? I don't know. What I do know is at the beginning of the year, I set a list of 10 goals for comedy, and here's where we come to discuss them. So, without further ado, let's start the show. All right, how's everybody doing? We're back. It's been another exciting week. We are wrapping up Camp Jamie. Technically Camp Jamie is over, and this is the first week of Camp Wes. As Jamie, my wife, had to go back to school a week before the students, so now Camp Wes is fully in effect. I'm watching 7 kids by myself, which is a lot of fun. Camp West has a lot of movies and TV. We're film focused at Camp West. I thought about taking all the kids to the jump park and figured out the logistics of how to do it. 'Cause I have 3 bigs and 3 littles, and my truck only seats 5. So it's kind of like that riddle with the guy has a boat that can only hold one. He can only have. Sorry, the guy has a boat that only holds one other person, and he's got a duck, a fox, and a bag of corn. And if he takes the fox, the ducks will eat the corn. If he takes the corn, the fox will eat the duck. That's kind of the way the littles and the big works. If I take one little, if I take 2 bigs and a little, the 2 bigs hang out and forget the little. If I take 1 big and 2 littles, the littles will eat the big. It's a riddle. I didn't figure it out yet. So Camp West is we're all staying at home watching TV. That's how Camp West is working. And yet we still have fun. It's a fun day. It's Wednesday. I got 2 more days, and then Camp West is officially over. Oh, how was the rest of the week? Let's see. What did we do? Saturday, I had 2 great shows in Palm Coast with Lee Harden and Mike Freed down at the Christie B Comedy Club. It was a great time. My wife Jamie came with me, and our friends Sean and Alicia, they came with us. So we kind of road tripped down there, had a lot of fun. We did 2 shows, and then we went out to dinner afterwards. It's a lot of fun. Most of the time when I do these shows, I'm just by myself. I show up, I hang out by myself, I do the show, I drive home by myself. So it's nice to have everybody there. The shows were good. I have a show tonight. I know it's late notice, but if you want to come to the Comedy Zone tonight, I'll be there. I found out late. So they try to release the month's shows, the lineups at the beginning of the month, like the first day. These kind of came out a little bit later, which means if you're on the first show of the month, you don't have a whole lot of time to promote it. I did the best I could. So I'm headlining the Comedy Zone tonight, and that's my week so far. Let's see what the goals are. That's why we're here. I bet y'all want to see what the goals are and how they're going. Show us the goals. There they are. The goals are back. And as always, the goals are 10 paid weekends, double the followers, get accepted to 2 comedy festivals, start a podcast, get a TV credit, create a t-shirt, earn $20,000, start a tour, record a comedy special, and perform a late night set. All right, so how's that going? Paid weekends, we're at 5 of 10, halfway through the year, so I think that's on par. Get accepted to 2 comedy festivals, check. Wait, check plus. Check plus. Why do I say plus? Because we're in another one. We got accepted to the Lookout Comedy Festival in Chattanooga in October. So I'm so excited to go back to Chattanooga again. I love Tennessee. So pretty up there. Jamie's pumped to go in October. She wants to see the fall in Tennessee. I'm excited too. I've already seen the lineup. It's going to be a great time. Start a podcast. Uh, we've done. How did I skip? I skipped followers. Skip back. I was excited about the comedy festival. Double the followers. Let's see the followers. Hide the goals. Bring up the followers. There they are. We are back with Instagram. We started at 777. We went to 1309 last week, and we're at 1329 this week. That is thanks to getting into the comedy festival. I subscribe to all the other comedians, and they have followed me back. TikTok, we were at 1912. Last week we were at 1972. This week we're at 1971. What happened, TikTok? One person on TikTok left. And if I find out who it is, I'll find out why they did, and then I'll try and change that. But I'll know. I have my suspicions. Facebook, we started at 1050. We went to 1187 last week, and we're at 1187 this week, which I'm fine with because last week we lost one. I'm assuming somebody died. Facebook took their page away. And then on YouTube, we started with 36, and last week we were at 81, and this week we are at 82. So go YouTube. After I begged and begged and begged people to jump ship, hey, you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, hey, click this link, and then you can follow me on YouTube as well. Tough getting people to click that link. So if you know somebody who won't click that link, send them the link. Tell them to click it. All right, so that's the followers. That's where we're at. Hide the followers. Bring back the goals. There they are. Comedy Festival, we just talked about. I'm still waiting to see from the Flyover Comedy. Yeah, I can't talk today, but I'm not going to edit that out. The Flyover Comedy Festival in St. Louis. I'm waiting to hear back from that. I'm hoping to get into that one because they pay for your airfare and they pay for your hotel. So that will be nice. Start a podcast. That's what we're doing. Get a TV credit. Still no TV credit. I don't know how to get on TV. My other friends are doing it. My buddy Dusty Slay just released his second Netflix special. Go check that out if you're on Netflix. Wet Heat is the name of that special. Check it out. And then I act like I know her, but Leanne Morgan, another Tennessee comedian, she's got a new sitcom out on Netflix. So it can happen. They're getting on TV. It'll be my time soon. Let's see. Create a t-shirt. Oh, I created a new t-shirt. I have to wait to show it to you guys. It may just be for me, but you'll have to wait till next week to see that one. Earn $20,000. We're still hanging in there. Funds wise, we're making about August should be pretty good. I have like 8 shows in August. I've made enough that I got us through. We're almost through the summer. Things get tight in the summertime because Jamie teaches school, so she's off in the summertime. So we're almost ready for that paycheck. That first paycheck of the year. I'm excited about it. Take a tour. I don't have anything lined up tour-wise. Record a special. I do have some things on deck regarding that. And the late night set. Like I said, I emailed the Tonight Show, and we're waiting on them. They book in the fall. They book all the shows for the year in the fall. So I have to wait and send them a 5-minute clip in the fall. That's it for the goals. that's the update. Just big news on the comedy festival front. That's that's it for the goals. Let's hide the goals. Oh, man, I forgot to show you. There it is. The Lookout Comedy Festival. There's the flyer. Your boy sitting in the bottom. I thought that was maybe it's alphabetical. I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna consider that a win. I'm the headliner of that list. Last but not least, Wes Johnson. So I'm excited about that. If you want to come to Chattanooga in October, we'll be there. All right, and now it's time for everybody's favorite segment, the Steve Harvey quote of the week. Woo! Look at Steve Harvey. He says, "If you're going through hell, keep going. Why would you stop in hell?" The words of a wise man outside in a yellow suit, looking like the sun. If you're going through hell, just keep going. Don't stop. Steve Harvey. So whatever you're going through, it'll get better if you keep going. Why would you stay there? Hide Steve Harvey. And then let's see. Bring up what we're doing next. All right, here we go. This is what we're doing next. Uh, Immediately next is the Best of Jacksonville comedy show at the Comedy Zone tonight, 8/6/2025. So come out to that if you're not busy. If you're in Jacksonville, you know that it's going to rain. The thunder is doing its thing. Thunder be thundering. And come out, the Comedy Zone. The roof doesn't leak anymore. Eh? Come on out. Uh, Friday night, I will be in Orlando for the Don't Tell comedy show. If you're unfamiliar with Don't Tell, it's kind of like a speakeasy thing. They tell you where the show's, what city the show's going to be in, where around town, where it's going to be. They don't tell you the exact venue until like 2 days before. So it's always in a cool venue, like maybe like in a candy shop or in a bookstore or some kind of factory. It's always these really cool venues. Most of the time, you can bring your own beer. Um, so don't tell. It's a lot of fun. They have them in every city, and they're all great. Uh, Speaking of don't tell, a lot of people have asked me, and I don't have the picture here, uh, but let me see if I can find it. I'll find it. There is on my thumbnail and on my website, I now have a there's a badge from the Clean Comedy Collective. Um, and what the Clean Comedy Collective is a group of comedians who are clean comedians, and we're establishing a network of clean shows that you can come to, kind of like uh, Dry Bar, where Dry Bar will host in different cities, and you can go do different Dry Bar shows, or you can do different. That's it. That's what it looks like. The Clean Comedy Collective, certified clean comedian. That's me. Uh, but what it is it's going to be a network across the country of shows that you can get on to do. And you can come see, if you see that badge, you'll know that when you get there, it's going to be a clean, family friendly show. And you can see that the comedians are all clean and family friendly comedians. So I meant to put that up there last week because it's on the thumbnail and then people didn't know what it was. So now you do. And I'm going to hide it now. There we go. Let's see. Where else am I going to be? Uh, going to be on the rooftop downtown at the South Bank Hotel in downtown Jacksonville for a rooftop comedy show. That's uh, August 15th, downtown Jacksonville. That is going to be a sold out show. So buy your tickets uh, before they sell out. It'll be a good time. All right. I think that's it for the shows. If you've hung out this long through all my shenanigans, I would like to thank you. And I'd also like to thank Acorns, our sponsor for this week's podcast. Acorns is a investment app that just it rounds up your purchases. You register your credit card, and then if you spend $1.10, say on a drink at work in the vending machine, it rounds you up to $2 and invests 90 cents in the stock market for you. Uh, how it's worked in my life is that around Christmas time, I will take all the money out and help for Christmas. And then 6 months later, uh, around the time that school gets out and Jamie stops working, we usually have another $1,000 that we take out to help us for the summer. So basically, I save just doing regular things, doing what I do. I save about $1,000 every 6 months, and it's just money you didn't really know you had, and it comes in handy about every 6 months. So check out Acorns, uh, scan my code, sign up, and I think we both get something cool. Uh, Other than that, I think that's all I got for this week. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for supporting live comedy. Thank you for supporting me. If you know somebody who doesn't, send them a link, send them a video, tell them how funny I am, and get them on board. Thank you again, and have a great week. We'll see you next time.